this play. Oh my god! Literally a play of the game, not gonna lie. What a grab out of the Bebop. Keeps me alive. Absolute banger play. I dominate this gameplay with 100k player damage and 25k OBJ damage, most in the lobby as a Haze main. Hopefully you guys enjoy. Make sure you like and subscribe and comment the most damage you guys have done in a game before as well. See you guys in the video. Welcome back to another YouTube video. This game I absolutely dominate as Haze, do end up with MVP, and I get 100k damage, so watch the video to see how I accumulate that damage. We're going to do a highlight breakdown gameplay of some of the key moments of the game. I am currently in early game here, laned with a Graves. I'm actually duoed with that Graves. One of my favorite characters to lane early with because she gets her ult so fast, and it just helps laning early game so easy. So yeah, we're gonna see how the game plays out. I think I start off a little rough, and then I think we end up picking it up and do end up with MVP and have a pretty solid game on our hands. So similar to, you know, anytime I have a game, I usually peak late and I'm kind of like decent in the early to mid game, but the end game, I'm unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. So let's hop into the gameplay. I believe the first actual big moment is coming up here, so there's not going to be a cut yet because I'm going to just show y'all because it's happening right now. So we weren't locked into buffs this game. Usually we're pretty locked in on like at 4 minutes and 30 seconds is when the buff wave is, so you want to get priority for that wave. I think it was late night, we were chilling. You can see we're getting damage on this Guardian here. I sleep this Infernus, and we just putting out damage, get this rem to half. My sleeps are really nice in this game, and in general, I have some very nice sleeps, I think. I almost feel like my shot is better with the sleep. So, again, fighting Infernus and rem from the side, just not allowing them to only look forward. They have to look both ways. That way, you know, my Graves can get a lot of damage in off the front, and she doesn't just get insta-focused. It's really nice. So here in Infernus, I can see he's trying to jump me. I sleep him, and I was like 900 health at the start of that. He does a bunch to me, and then I get slept, and then they just burn me so fast. So that's the downside to playing to the side a little bit. I mean, I think they probably could have just done the same thing straight up. They could have just napalmed me and then slept me at the stairs as well. But you know, it's just a bit unfortunate. That's like a movement diff right there. If I have a little bit better movement, maybe I can wall jump out of that sleep. Maybe I can, you know, I don't know, just get out of it a bit better. So just a bit of a mistake there, but we're gonna keep on laning and keep on working, baby. So we're still laning, doing our thing here. You know, they're giving us a lot of room. They're giving us a lot of room to work forward here. And I noticed that my Graves puts that line down of grasping hands. So I ult because this Infernus basically has to either walk into me or walk into that line. So we ult him, he gets the one shot, Graves chases him and gets the kill. So, you know, works out pretty well. Great line out of my Graves there. Absolutely strategic line out of my duo. What's up, Pizza Man? Very well played out of you, GOAT. And I ult them, and we are able to, I believe, take Guardian from this pretty soon. I don't know about right now. I think I might die for Guardian is what happens here. Well, I might just die because I'm bad. We take Guardian some point here. They get the grasping hands on the rem as well. She parries the Infernus, and we get some good damage on them as well. So despite coming off of spawn here for Infernus, he's already pretty low as well. Graves goes in and gets a little deep and gets picked. I try to help save them, and I also get picked. So maybe shouldn't have tried to do that, but you know, she does waste her ult on me, which is kind of nice. I do get the rem sleep out, but I mean, they get the kill. So yeah, but I believe we end up working the rest of this lane as well. So I'll show you guys the continuation. So Bebop actually came and helped gank our lane here. So you can see we're actually down on souls on the Infernus and the Rem. I believe they had more kills than us. I think we had 2 on Infernus, none on Rem. And they had maybe 3 or 4. I think they had 4 total. So we get this Guardian and I get out. Infernus does ult. I think he might... I don't know if he gets anybody, but he does. He got Graves. Again, that nice little sleep out of the boy. But I'm pretty low here. 300 health. I know that this is probably over. Like, they're gonna get this Guardian as well. Or at least get close. I'm 60 health. So, I just try and get out. I think Graves does pull up here. but I think it's a little too late because I mean, they're off spawn and, you know, 10k Rem, 10k Infernus. They get the Guardian. We trade Guardians, so not the end of the world. Guardian trade, and now we're gonna start entering the laning phase, or the mid game phase. So, you know, we're going to see how that goes. They're already doing a bunch of damage on the Walker here, so I think I get involved in this fight too. And I tried ult for Paige. I don't know if I get her here. I think I get her low, and then she gets out, and I was so salty about that. And then I'm just low as heck all. Solo trying to defend this. Nobody was here. I was in a 1v3, but I do get the Guardian to not die. Come on now. I put the team on my back. And then Victor tries to over-challenge me here as well. We get somebody literally in like 5 seconds here. Is it Kelvin? Because I'm right next to Kelvin. Is it Rem? It's somebody. It might be Rem. It's Rem. It's somebody. We kill somebody. So we find Rem a little off guard here. I sleep him, get extra damage on it because of that, because of the bullet resist. And then, you know, got Bebop with the grab. It's just too OP. I think I'm in a game. This is my game with Pizza Man. Yeah, okay. I do have some games with Jesse as well, who's also, he's a really good Bebop. So yeah, we are going to keep working here, and I'll show you guys for the next big moments in the game, I guess. Because of my fixation mixed with my ricochet, I'm just really, really strong early for doing camps. Well, a lot of my teams can't, so that's why you see me doing a lot of camps. I heard somebody doing our center here, so I try to go help, and then my Graves gets jumped. So I'm like, okay, let me help this. And that was probably not the greatest thing, because I am trying to ult for this Infernus, and the Rem comes and sleeps me and just does so much damage with the Infernus burn, and I lose a 900 bag. So, you know, I mean, I don't know, because I ult that Infernus and get him low, and I have to slide down those stairs to be able to do more damage to him, but sliding down those stairs is what puts me in a position where I can't live, essentially, because of the REM sleep after. So I don't know, I'll have to analyze that a bit more, see how to maybe play that a bit better. Thinking right now, it would probably be, I mean, I don't know, I think sometimes, like, that's the right play doesn't always work out. I think ulting that Infernus was a good move, but he also has his 2 to get away, so maybe I have to sleep him before I ult, otherwise I don't ult an Infernus because of his 2. Not sure. But I immediately spawn up and get into another fight, back to back here, trying to defend Walker against 3 people here. It's just me and Graves. So, we're in a bit of a struggle bus. I need to scale. I am weak. I'm 13k. We're down 10k to them. I want to scale. Well, I'm not really allowed to scale, I guess, because I must get into another fight in about 2.5 seconds. So, either I think I go help Bebop here is what it is. I think he's getting jumped by Rem. Yeah, he is. So he's getting jumped by Rem. Immediately go to help him. And it's, I don't know what this Rem is doing down here, but I think I just sleep and ult him. Yeah, I do. And he has bad movement. I just get the freebie. So, play out of Rem, I'm not gonna lie. I'll take a freebie. And then Infernus is down here being so annoying. And I see Bebop, I'm like, Bebop, what are you doing? And then he just lets Infernus shoot me. And Infernus, I know, is stronger than me right now. I mean, Infernus 15k. I'm at 15k, but 4k of that is in the bank. So I'm basically an 11k player right now. Yeah, I'm just like, I'm out. I'm 500 health with Afterburn. Like, I know Graves pulled up. I'm like, Bebop and Graves, you guys got that, you know? Their Kelvin is trying to deliver the urn here. It's weird because we're blue and they're orange here. I don't like the way the map is set up when you're on the opposite team, but yeah. So they don't put in the urn here. We kill the Kelvin, and we know that Victor's low. So we're like, put in the urn, put in the urn. So I put in the urn, and now we're in the urn fight. So I think this is the first urn of the game. We're down 5k right now in souls, but they have to back up and give because Victor was crit, he's low, he had to go heal, and that's their strongest player, and we just killed Kelvin. So, you know, we kind of have the advantage, and they back off, they give urn. And we're in a good spot. And again, this is, again, rapid gameplay here. We're going to get another fight in about 5.5 seconds here. So, Mirage is pushing for the mid-walker. I immediately rotate to this because I see bots. And I'm like, you know, we're going to have to lane. A lot of times people kind of start to do camps or just be lackluster after an urn or a walker or something. And I'm like, okay, let me go get this OBJ done, get that little OBJ, get the little, you know, bots pushed up, and then I'll do the camps. So do little camps, just scale, and I'm gonna get into a fight, and I'm like, you can see it on the underneath, like 0.5 seconds here. So we'll see who I end up getting a fight with. I think it's in this mid fight because there's a big mid fight going on. I want to finish the camp just because I'm greedy. Maybe that's not the move, but I'm greedy. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do? Shoot me. Oh, so I end up actually helping with this walker is what it is. I say screw the mid fight. So I go to help with this walker. And we sleep Victor. I sleep the Victor, we focus Paige, and then Victor has ult. And then we call Victor no ult. I believe we kill Victor here as well. He comes straight for me. Does he kill me? He might kill me. Oh, okay. But Mirage comes to help. So we get 2 there, and Mirage is pretty low. So I think Mirage does get me with his thing, but like his after effect. But I mean, 1 for 3, not the worst. They do get Walker, but they were probably gonna get Walker anyway. So I believe my team, you know, gets another dead as well. So that's 4 dead, Page off spawn. So after my death here, we actually make a big mistake in my mind, right? So Billy, you can hear, he said, let's go mid. Billy starts running for mid, right? Meanwhile, Graves pushes for Walker solo, and Dynamo goes and gets casting buff, and I think he, like, is gonna go do it, but then he doesn't. I don't know why. Drifter does bots, right? Like, we just all split up, and I think Bebop went into spawn. So, I don't even know what Dynamo does a camp. Like, you have 4 dead. You should be doing mid here. Dynamo just went to do a camp first and then go do it. Terrible move. Graves gets pushed by the Page, so she can't do the boss leader. Like, macro-wise, this is such a bad play. I end up laning for this lane because we can't do OBJ now, right? But you can do Walker later. You can do camps later. Like, the mid-boss is the most powerful thing in the game. When you have an opportunity like that, especially 20 minutes in, where there's not usually going to be 4 dead and there's small timers, to get a mid-boss done, you always do mid-boss. You can't do it with the 20-second respawn timer. You can't do a Walker and then do mid-boss there. So that was a big mistake out of my team. Nobody ever picked up my bag here, so I go and lane this and pick up that bag very quickly. But, yeah, big mistake out of the team. But we end up having a great game, so it doesn't matter. And I'll show you guys the next highlight of the match here. Ooh, I remember this moment so well. I have nightmares about this moment right here. My team is fighting mid. I come to help fight this mid, right? I see Rem low. I shoot Rem. I see Mirage low. Mirage comes for me. I try to sleep him. He gets out of it. I ult him. Look at how low he is. Look at how healthy I am, right? Oh my god. I'm reloading. I'm disarmed. Like, they use disarm on me. He gets away, and the whole team comes and jumps me. Where is the rest of my team? They were all fighting. Where did they go? Where did they go? Why suddenly did I have SEAL Team 6 on me? I came to help you guys. Rem and Mirage are low. Where did you go? Oh my god. And then wait 5 seconds here. I asked him, I said, how much health did you have, Mirage? You know, guess. Pause the video right now. Guess how much health that man had. Because you can't even see his health bar. You can't even see it. He had 2 health. Mirage, how much health were you? Let's find out. Let's find out. Not even close, Haze. 2. Are you kidding me? Oh, I was so mad. Oh, I was so mad. I was so mad. All good, though. We end up winning the game. I get some buys here. And, yeah, I'll show you guys the next highlight. So I come off spawn, and they are still fighting here. It's a 3v3 here. I come up. I see that they're under our walker in furnaces. I try and shoot him. I can't see him. He's too weird, you know? Our walker goes down, and I'm like, oh, we're going to back up. Oh, we're not going to back up. Okay. I noticed that Infernus is over here fighting Bebop. We get the kill assist on Paige because somebody killed her, and I did some damage to it. But I focus the Infernus because I'm like, okay, let me get this guy because he's alone. So we get him really low, chase him, do end up getting the kill on him. Somebody had some type of toxin on him or something. And then Kelvin's behind, and he gets bodied himself too. And suddenly, they just overextended and didn't group up as a team, and they're 3 down.
Let's take out
so, shout out Paige playing solo, shout out Infernus playing solo, shout out Kelvin playing solo. They just all played solo despite the fact they're up 15k souls and give us a free mid-boss. Hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. You gave us that mid-boss, baby. So we get mid-boss here. They do have every single walker of ours down. Meanwhile, we have none of theirs. So this was a big mid-boss rush. We're down 10k, and we you know, need this basically. We need it. So, you know, some people are gonna go lane up while other people are gonna do camps. So I believe Billy and Graves went back to lane up. Drifter went back to lane up. I think I tried to tell people that we don't need everybody to do it, but people don't listen. All good, whatever. So you know, I think we end up having 3 people lane while I did doubles, and then we're just gonna try and get back in souls here. You know, we were down 10k, now we're down 7k just from cleaning up those bots and doing a little bit of camps here. So with our rejuves, we're gonna try and make something happen here very, very quickly. You can see my teammates are getting into a little bit of a tussle over at the urn, and that's not good because their team is grouping up for it. And so I think I try and boost over there. Yeah, we were trying to play passive. Like, we didn't want to start a fight right away, but again, people don't listen. You know, we're at a rank where people don't coordinate as a team. So I boost over there. I notice when to fight. I'm like, all right, like, let's get feisty. You know, like, if we're gonna get feisty, I'm gonna get feisty, right? So they're using ults here. Rem tries to use a sleep on us. I'm like, yo, take that sleep, take these balls to the mouth, you know? Yo, hold that, you know? So I ult the Rem. Rem is donezo. He's outie. We still have 2 rejuves. And Infernus, I think we get him somewhat low, but he's the only one in this area. The rest of, I mean, you can see Victor and Paige are in Narnia. Victor does fight Billy, and I think Billy stays alive here. Very well played. And we're already here, so I'm like, let's just do this walker, I guess. Billy fighting Paige and Victor down low on the other side of the map, if you guys see that. That's big. He's drawing 2 people's attention. Very, very nice. We get the walker for the freebie, basically. Only 1 death, I guess. 1 rejuve. And Billy stays alive against the Victor and the Paige. So with rejuves here, and I know that Victor and Paige are across the map, and 1 is dead, Rem, I'm like, let me take their doubles. This is massive, right? Like, doubles is one of the most powerful things in the game when it comes to camps. I'm gonna steal it, because I know where 3 of them are, right? And we have double rejuve, so I can get out. I notice Kelvin here, I take it, I'm immediately out. I'm not fighting him. I'm not fighting him. I'm not fighting him. You know, he's pretty weak. I'm 10k above him, but I just don't want to get jumped by the rest of his team. And I get out, I get those, get that freebie, and I get glass cannon. Glass cannon is where I start to get very, very strong. It gives me plus 80% on my weapon damage, and I think minus 14% max health. But this is where I can start to melt people. I just recently added this to my build over the last 2 weeks or so. And it's allowed me to basically, you know, if I die, I'm kind of like, it's okay as long as I get 1.5 people, you know? If I can get a kill and then get like another little bit of damage on somebody, that's a win to me. So I notice we're fighting over here. I ult, I say Paige, Paige, Paige. We kill the Paige. Now there's 1 dead here, and we still have 1 rejuve left, right? So I'm hunting for Infernus because Infernus was low, get a sleep on him. And now I'm like, oh, I don't want to be the rejuve person. I think I do end up being the rejuve person. But, you know, they slept me. What are you going to do? I call no rejuves. We have 2 dead, and we know that there's 1 crit. Victor slides out on me. I say, what's up? How you doing? Hey, hold that, you know? Right to the dome piece. I try to sleep him. He gets away. But great grab out of Bebop. Get another kill on him. Again, just moving different here. So there's 3 dead for the enemy team, and I think we try and push this walker here. So, and this, again, another mistake. This made me so mad. I'm gonna pause here, right? I'm gonna pause here. Look at this, okay? We have 3 dead, right? 3 of them are dead. There are some bots, not even a massive amount of bots, right? Some bots pushing here, right? Dude, we have 3 dead. We have 3 dead, okay? And what do, right? Rather than having a 5v1 on Walker and then 1 person go to do this, right? 1 person. Probably somebody who isn't me or Graves, because we're the strongest, right? Billy goes, Bebop goes, Graves goes, Drifter goes to do a camp. Me and Dynamo are solo on the Walker. Instead of being in a 5v3, we're in a, essentially what could be a 2v3. They could literally beat us here. What are we doing? We sent 4 people back to clear bots. What are we doing? Use your head. Oh, I was so mad. I was so mad. Dude, that should have been a free walker, and we are trolling. Absolutely trolling, dude. Like, the bots, even... The thing is, at the end of the day, those base towers, too, they can withstand so much damage. We could have taken walker and then done the bots, too, and still would have been fine. It wouldn't have even probably broken our base towers, right? But, like, we just tweaked. We just tweaked over, like, 10 bots rather than taking a walker. Oh, and now suddenly they're all up. We can't just, like, it's not like it's a free walker now. We're gonna have to fight for it, right? Oh, man, I was livid. Oh, I remember being in Discord, like, being like, dude, that was such a bad play. Like, what are we doing, right? So, we get the kill on Paige. Paige continuously finds herself out of position. We fight this Victor here, get the kill on the Victor, too. But... You know, I mean, we're just starting to roll now, but because they're splitting up a lot, but just such a bad play. Such a bad play. Oh, man. Such bad positioning out of our teammates. But hopefully as I rank up and get higher, because I'm calming this too. It's not like I was just like, oh, like, I hope that, like, you know, we get Walker and, like, I want my teammates to make the right play. Like, I'm like, no, Walker. I literally said one person go back for bots, if that. I think I said even if that. And this is what we, like, dude, oh my god. You can see, like, I'm still livid about it now. Like, use your head. Oh, it was so irritating. It was so irritating. I think I know that Mirage is here, and I'm like, I'm gonna try and jump him, but he kind of gets away. He's too quick. I miss my sleep. If I get that sleep, it's a different game here. I think I try to ult him here, and he just has 2 tornadoes. I think I get him about half, but I'm 1,700, immediately down 1,500 health. I'm a little nervous here, because I don't want to get jumped at half health. You can see my entire team is healthy, and, like, I would be the one they focus there. They end up getting the Mirage anyway. So I'm like, I'm just going to lane up a little bit and get my health back so I'm healthy. I have Fortitude, so now I'm like, I don't even have to heal. I'm just going to buy. I think I buy Leech. Oh, I already have Leech. What do I buy here? I buy Capacitor. Yes, Capacitor is really good so they can't run away from me. Like, I think I use it on Kelvin a lot so he can't use his ice. Capacitor, for those that don't know, when you hit them with a Capacitor, it silences their movement abilities and their stamina. I think their stamina too. So, yeah, that's kind of what happens there. We see that Dynamo is kind of in a big fight over there. I think we try to go help him here. Dynamo, Bebop, is in a big fight. And I'm like, I'm trying. And I do get here. This Bebop was really good about getting away from fights, which I don't know how, because he's Bebop. Get Rem pretty low. And I think I end up dying here pretty shortly because I came to help this Bebop and he gets away and I just get cooked because of it. Yeah, this fire is just so bad. I'm like, oh, we can kill Infernus. He gets away. Whatever. And I'm like, okay, let me get out of here. I think I kind of want to, like, get this Mirage off of their urn is what I want to do here. And little do I know that they are on mid-boss. I hear them on mid-boss.
Spirit Jar's here.
So I call they were on mid-boss. And I try to contest it. There's 3 of us dead. And so with 3 of us dead, me and Dynamo, I believe, are both here. No, Dynamo's not here. I try to contest it. That's what it is. I get Victor ult out. Try to get out here. Ult the Kelvin and I'm just gonna die. Yeah. So, fall down. I think I stalled the mid-boss though. With 3 of us dead, now suddenly there's only 1 of us dead. And we killed the Mirage.
You're gonna have to do a hell of a lot better than that if you want to stop me.
He doesn't win the fight, but he kills 1 over there. So, I think we have to give mid-boss here. So they have 3 rejuves, and 2 of them decided to push up here without the rest of their team. I'm just gonna try and help Billy. I don't know that. I kind of expect that they're all here, but they're not. Oh, Billy accidentally uses, not accidentally, probably purposely uses his ult. But I noticed that they then moved over to the side lane. They're fighting Graves. I say, okay, let me go get involved in this. Jump up behind him and jump on this Kelvin. We get 1 rejuve out here. I don't know where we got our other rejuve out. Somebody, oh, Paige dies. I don't know where Paige died to. Probably something stupid. But Victor's inside here. We get his ult out. And then I think I just ult him here to get his rejuve. Yeah. So there was Victor ult and Victor rejuve out, and then we just kill Victor as well, which is big because he's Victor. I mean, he's so strong. Everybody hates Victor. Not the strongest in their team. Rem is technically the strongest, but he's a Rem, so it's like not really. Infernus and Victor are probably the strongest. So now suddenly they have no rejuves because we got the Kelvin rejuve, the Victor rejuve, and the Paige rejuve. So, 30 seconds after, they suddenly throw, They do get Urn, but at what cost? They have Victor dead, and they have no rejuves, and we're 6 up, So, kind of a pretty bad play out of them. They split up way too heavy. This Victor is saying Team Noob, but it's like, dude, you went and pushed solo Dolo with Kelvin. Like, it's a terrible play out of that Victor there. So, I'm gonna go get my health back here. I tell my team I'm gonna get my health back from Leech here, from doing this camp, which I get a lot back. I get like 1,000, and I'm like, okay, I don't have to go all the way back to base, and I can join the fight again. I join the fight again. And I do think I die here. I do recall that I die here, actually. I think I want to, like, save my team, and this is, like, kind of a bad move. Sometimes you just got to recognize, like, dude, let him go. Let it go. Let it go. Again, this Rem, strongest on the team. Like, I went to go try and help them over there, like, that were in the little, like, walkway. They end up getting out through the mid. Like, Graves and Bebop, they get out through the tunnel, and I thought I didn't realize that. Like, I went to go try and help them, and they get out, and I die. Bad move out of me, bad positioning. Poor map awareness there, watching my map as well, and I get slept and just bodied. So that's my last big mistake of the game, and I'll show you guys the domination that continues. So here we are, we find Mirage out of position, just being a big old dummy over here, and so we try and chase for him, but I think his team comes to back him up, and we're just like, we make the call like, hey, don't do this. Like, let's not push into their camp, because if we lose this fight in their camp right now, they'll take mid-boss. And with mid-boss, up, us similar insults, whoever gets mid-boss is likely going to win this game. I messed up this center, but whatever. And again, I'm just going to try and play passive, try and just play for that big team fight. Don't want to get caught off guard here, right? Notice that our team, I believe, has some info mid, but again, I'm just going to do camps in the back until, like, an actual fight really starts to commence. So, I think we got info that there was some people over on the left here. Graves saw them, and we're going to see what we can do here. And then we see the Urn, obviously, and I see my teammates collapsing on them. So I'm like, let me go see if I can get involved in that. I see Infernus, capacitate him so he can't run, and then beam him very quickly. He gets Rem on him, gets all his health back, no big deal. I can see Mirage through the veil from an outline. Try to shoot him, I think he gets away too. But here's where the fight goes down. So I think we chase Mirage, kill Mirage, but Billy dies. So 1-for-1 trade right now, right? They have 4 ults, we have 3. Kelvin's on me, I ult Kelvin. Kelvin ults me inside of his ult though, so kind of a bad ult because you can't leave my ult now. You are in a bad spot, right? Now he gets a lot of health back inside of it as well, but I just kind of get out of there for a second, hide away, and then we isolate the rest of his team, isolate the Rem, 2-for-1 there. So Rem and Mirage dead for Billy. Not too shabby. We notice that Drifter is fighting back here. Drifter, we're like, help Drifter. And then I notice that Kelvin's there as well. So I go and I'm like, okay, let's body these kids. What are they doing? It's always Kelvin and Victor out of play here. Like, what are they doing? So body the Kelvin first. Good ult out of the Dynamo. I think we're like, we know Victor's here somewhere. There, we found him. Like the bots. Victor ult out. We'll probably kill the Victor and then go do mid-boss, I think. I remember this. Our teammate typed something and they're like, Bebop wanted to make sure there was no chance. Like, dude, why would you ult the Victor with like 4 of us there fighting him? Bebop left nothing to chance, yeah. So we go and get mid-boss here. We say that only 1 person should lane here, and Bebop ends up doing it, so... But I'm like, do mid-boss. Like, we gotta do mid-boss. There's a bunch of them dead. I also let the team know that they do have Infernus ult, so we need to be careful of Infernus, and to not have everybody stand in the middle, because Infernus could just ult us, like this. And he gets me on the very edge, which is so unfortunate. He ends up getting, I think, 2 rejuves, so pretty bad. We're gonna get the souls from killing the mid-boss, but they get 2 rejuves and we only get 1, so great play out of Infernus. Again, nobody listens to me saying, don't stand in the middle, whatever. We kill him, and we're 1-1 rejuve. So he's on a very, very delayed spawn here, and we still have a rejuve, they have a rejuve. So I come behind them, we'll ult this little rat, Always ult the rat, no big deal. He's easy to kill. Get him absolutely one shot, and then he attaches to his teammate. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna flank them here. They're still 2 dead. Kill the little rat. Focus Mirage. Kill Mirage. Again, they don't have a rejuve anymore. We still have a rejuve, and they're 3 dead. So we'll like push here. And I think we just go and again, Victor and Kelvin don't know when to rest, bro. Like, they don't know when to chill. They don't know when to chill. I'm like, let me get my health back from some camps. I'm low here. I look for camps, and I see nothing, and I'm like, dude, there's no camps to get health from. Because, again, 1,600 health this late in the game is really not much. Still have a 6v3 with a rejuve, and so I'm like, guys, can we fight this? Like, 6v3 with a rejuve? Like, can we just go? So then they're like, okay, let's go. Like, I literally like had to be like, let's just go, dude. Like, we have the advantage. Find Paige, caught off guard, kill Paige, start on the shrines. You can hear the Infernus ulting. Victor, sleep you. Try and get out to keep my life here, and I actually stay alive a while here. Just getting health back for a minute, bring the Victor into the middle of our team. We get his ult out, and then I think we kill him here as well. Oh, I missed my sleep. I kind of want to play safe here, because I don't really want to die. I ult just because my ult exists inside of the sleep, and I want to protect my team. So they just slept like 5 of us, and I'm like, let me ult and protect the team so they can't push us, and then we call to back out. So we're like, back out, but everybody was a little slow to the back out. A little bit slow to the back out. So it's just me and Drifter alive. Not the greatest situation to be in. 325 to 323. We get, I think, 1 shrine down and don't even get the other one. Again, our team play in this game was really not that good. Like, I had to put the team on my back because our team play coordination was just so bad. So I'm kind of like, let me just see if I can get this gun buff, I think, is what I want to do. And then I see that they're in our base. So because they're in our base, I'm like, okay, let me see if we can just kill them in our base here. Like, what are they doing? So Kelvin's in the base here. Mess up this Victor. He doesn't even have ult. Mess up this Kelvin. Like, look at them. These 2 dudes, literally, like, if not for them playing so dumb, I think this team beats us. Like, I'm so serious. Kelvin kind of ults here to get his health back. He can't do damage on the shrine while he's doing this, but he just wanted to get his health back. But I have ult, so I ult him, get him pretty low, and then we just kill him. So, again, these 2 dudes threw for their team. Like, they actually played so badly. I love it, though. The enemy team is going to go for own here. I don't think we can test it. So here is the next big moment. They are taking a fight in the middle of the map here. And you see Infernus ult. I come out, try and use my Ricochet to hurt a little bit. Sleep one to just try and get him away. And Graves dies. Graves, I believe, was trying to save the Bebop, because the Bebop was the one that was out of play. And I went to do the same thing, try and save them. And I also almost died here. Like, their whole team is chasing me. Look at this. And I'm so sad, because I'm like, dude, am I really going to die trying to save these people? Like, oh, no. And watch this play. Oh, my God. Literally a play of the game, not going to lie. What a grab out of the Bebop. Keeps me alive. Absolute banger play. Instead of being a 6v4 now, it's going to be a 6v5 until Billy dies. But we do trade the Infernus here. Absolute banger grab there out of the Bebop. So, despite the fact that he was the one that was out of position early, he was the one why me and Graves rotated mid. He made up for it immensely. And like I said earlier in the video, this Bebop had a knack for being able to get out of hard situations. So, just needed to trust him more. I shoot the Rem off the line. I tell my team I shot him off the line. I capacitor and sleep him, and we just get the kill on him. Their team tries to push this to try and save the Rem, and I think we just punish them. Dynamo ults inside of the Kelvin here. Kelvin's stuck in there, and I try and time my ult here for when Kelvin's thing's gonna go down. And I ult here. As soon as it goes down, Victor's on the wall. Victor gets bodied. Great timing on that. That's like gameplay knowledge right there. I kill the Paige as well. Sleep the Kelvin. Beam the Kelvin. Like, look at me. I'm cooking. I say mid-boss, 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 right? So we go to start the mid-boss here, because we're just going to win as soon as we do mid-boss, essentially. They're 5 dead. Mirage is last up. So we're going to get mid-boss. Now, it's not a guaranteed win here, because we have to still get a shrine, and both halves of the base. So it's a little sketchy. It's a little sketchy, but it's not terrible. So let's see what we can get done here. So our full team isn't here. Bebop is off in Narnia. Drifter's off in Narnia. But we're going to go ahead and push the base. We have 3 rejuves. There's 3 of them dead. Shout out my duo in Graves actually putting in damage here. Like, the rest of our team is just, I don't know, in Narn. All good, though. Bebop, Dynamo, and Drifter decide to come and join the fight, thankfully. And their whole team is about to be up. So we should have about 3 rejuves with half of the base almost done. We back up a little here. Dynamo with a great pull out. Somebody gets a kill on the victim. And their team makes a massive mistake here. They push out to their front stairs here. So we're able to kind of like have them all pushed into this one area and just fight them with our rejuves. So that's what we do. Kind of is a bit of a cluster, but Dynamo with another big ult here. Absolute banger. Kill all of them. And yeah, now it's GG. I mean, we still got a rejuve and all 6 are dead. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the gameplay. Let me know if you guys like this style of video and this style of gameplay. Leave a like on the video if you enjoy it. Subscribe to the channel. I think like over 80% of people that watch these unsubscribe. So, you know, road to eternus continues. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.